Welcome, everybody. You've made it to week 5. One more week after this. Okay, so take a look at what we have here. I remembered to put it in learner view before we started the video this time, woohoo. So we're going to be watching a couple of different things. You're going to be taking a look at a couple different things. Obviously, you're starting sequence number 3 today. So before we start, let's just kind of go over and check it out. Under assignment, format details, you're going to find sequence 3. Don't forget, right beneath that, of course, is the IEEE formatting and research stuff if you have lost track of where that is. Couple things you're going to see here. One of the things that's the most important thing is this first part here. What does it look like? How does what are the components of this whole thing? What are we going to turn in? Now, normally in a 16-week course, this is a group activity. We've changed it a little bit because that would be really difficult to do in an 8-week course, just with all the different logistics of trying to get you together. So it's still a group thing in the sense that you're going to be giving feedback to the members of your group, but you won't be creating the thing together because that would be difficult to do. Notice that there's a couple other things here just for stuff. There's some TED Talks on secrets to great presentations. You're going to be giving a presentation. There's some presentation hacks for how to do better PowerPoint slides. Definitely take a look at those because we have all been through many really bad PowerPoint talks and presentations. We do not want you to follow some of those bad habits, so make sure that you do take a look at those. And then there's some things here, just kind of how to do PowerPoints and backgrounds, pictures, watermark help in case you want a little extra stuff. There's also good stuff here on submitting speeches and presentations as far as technology, uploading large files, how to do those things, what to do with them. So keep that in mind too. All right, let's open up what you're going to be doing. This is actually, let me go back. That's a sample. Let's look at the components first. Okay, so the components for this class are going to be 2. A 7 to 8 minute multimedia presentation recording. This will be something visual and something audio. So you'll have, we'll hear you and we will see you and whatever you're talking about for 7 to 8 minutes, and 1 memo progress report that will happen on the way there, which is only 2 weeks, this week and next week. So what you're going to be doing is picking one of the top-rated tech podcasts or finding one of your own if you wish. And these are credible, well-researched looks at important topics. We are going to be concentrating on artificial intelligence for this particular class. That's a really hot topic right now. You're all wondering what's going to happen with it. So we're all going to focus on various aspects of an artificial intelligence. It doesn't necessarily have to be one of these. Those are good ones. Once you find one, then you'll look through the episodes to find one that is relevant to you or that you're interested in. I also provide you with some links, some other ones that are just AI stuff that are in the class list later, and I'll show you where that is. Okay, so your audience for this particular assignment will be incoming freshmen who want to be engineering majors, perhaps their parents too. So that's who you're talking to. Assume the readers are your high school students and their parents. They're coming into Purdue. They want to be engineering students, so your job is to convince them that artificial intelligence is a relevant topic and that they need to focus on some aspect of it. That shouldn't be hard, right? Okay, minimum number of research sources is 3, and that does include this beginning podcast or video episode about artificial intelligence that you'll be choosing, so you'll need that one plus 2 others. You'll be using IEEE style to document your research in the presentation slides, so you'll have in-text citations in the slides, PowerPoint slides probably. Doesn't necessarily have to be PowerPoint, but 99% of people choose PowerPoint. There's also Prezi and all kinds of other things you can use too, that's fine. Make sure your charts and visuals are labeled and cited using IEEE format. If you don't know how to do that, go back over to the IEEE location and watch one of the quick videos that will show you how to do it. And the memo will be in memo format with block style paragraphs, no indents in the paragraphs. Okay, so the presentation, what's the most interesting things you found in your research? And again, you'll have to have about 6 slides. at least 6 slides. The last one will be a references slide, which will list your sources in IEEE. Again, it should be 7 to 8 minutes long. And you do want to practice that ahead of time so that you can time yourself, make yourself an outline or some such thing so you have it in front of you to make sure that your time is going to work, make sure that you can present what you want to present. If you have video clips or audio clips or podcast clips, make sure that they're in the right time. Okay. Now, this link here is a PowerPoint presentation. It's a sample from students in the past. You're welcome to take a look at that, if that will help you to see how it works. I think theirs is a little bit longer. That was a group one, so I think that one's probably longer, but it'll give you the idea of what you're aiming to do. All right, now we're gonna go back over to week 5. Week 5 provides some other stuff. So again, there's a quick video for creating presentation slides, things to avoid, things to do. There's also several lists of here is a list of AI and machine learning podcasts. You can choose from something there too if you prefer. There is this is just the link that I thought you guys might find interesting. This is the Institute for Physical Artificial Intelligence, IPAI. That's at the main campus of Purdue. There's several things here that might be interesting to you. You might even want to use them as resources. That's up to you. Let me go back over here to week 5. Okay, so this is your memo. So in week 5, you will create your memo. The memo says what your progress report is, right? So what's the progress I've made so far? This will be the topic you're researching. You know, obviously it's going to be artificial intelligence, but what exactly about it are you going to be focusing on? A detailed plan of how and when you will finish all these components of sequence 3. So what's your plan? All of your plans will be different. I just want to know what you have one, that you can put it in a memo format, that you understand both how to do memo format and how to articulate information quickly and effectively using it. So you're again going to show what are my 3 sources. So include these following things: choosing the AI topic, finding 3 sources, writing the presentation script, designing your presentation in slides, recording the presentation, and completing the final exam. How are you going to do all those things? How and when? I want to know that in the memo format. You also, of course, have some reading and a quiz to do. And it says here, what should I be doing during the rest of the week? After Thursday, so everything's due by Thursday, you will be completing all of these steps that you made in the presentation, in the memo, right? So I made my plan. This is what I'm going to do. Now, after Thursday, you need to execute that plan because week 6 is our last week. So real quick, looking at next week, you'll be submitting the presentation. You'll be preparing and making sure that's happening. And then you'll be taking the final exam. So week 6 will also go very, very quickly. From here on out, everything kind of is a rush to get through all of it fast. So that's everything for you. Have a fantastic week. And again, email me if you have questions. We want to see if we can help you through this.